Is there video of this one?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you.
You doing all right? I'm doing well. You gotta stand sideways, stick out your tongue, and look like a zipper.
Pretty amazing for a zoning code update. Zoning code update.
It won't be
How many people are here?
Won't be 3 minutes.
Yeah, you start the wave out there, baby. Start the wave, man. We've got a lot of interesting subjects in Russellville. They're really interested, aren't they? What's happening with you, Mr. Smith? I'm doing good, baby.
Okay,
I'm here on time, thank goodness.
Larry. All right, we are going to go ahead and call the April Planning Commission meeting to order. I would like to welcome everybody here. Okay. I'm sorry. All right, we'll start with the attendance. Justin's not here. Don, will you take care of that for us, please?
Wendell Miller.
Here.
Jack Wall here, Justin Cochran Jackson, Cheryl Moffitt, Shirley Hatley, Liv Duffield, here, John Cho, here, Larry Smith,
Here.
Cody Black,
Here.
Eric Westcott.
Yes.
We have a quorum.
All righty. All right, thank you. All right. Everybody had the opportunity to look over the minutes from March's meeting. I'll entertain a motion.
Make a motion to approve.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Smith, second by Commissioner Choate. All those in favor of approving the minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carried. All right, we have no old business. Sarah, take it away.
Good evening, Commissioners. Thank you for being here tonight. I'm going to give my staff report on both items 1 and items 2, so you only have to see me once, and then you guys can either make a motion for item 1 and then item 2, or you can do a motion for both of them all together. However you want to do that. So this is a zone text amendment. It's the Q1 updates. As you know, the Long Range Planning Committee met. We discussed some items, and then these are being brought forward as recommended changes. So the proposed updates to the Russellville zoning code, these are all very minor updates. Article 3.23.1 2B, we're just clarifying the width requirement by adding the word feet. Currently it says 4 something, and now we're saying 4 feet. So we're clarifying what that 4 meant. Article 4.1 and 4.2, we are including language to allow the fence height to exceed 6 feet without a variance when required by the Russellville zoning code. So if the zoning code says this use has to have an 8 or a 10-foot fence, they don't have to go through a variance by updating this. Article 5.3.4, clarified grading permits when doing work prior to applying for the development permits. They only have a certain section of code they're subject to when it's pre-development, and then when they come in for their full development, they have to meet all the requirements of the article. Article 5.9.3, we removed language for the interior parking lot landscaping standards for areas devoted to drive-through lanes. It kind of sounded like you had to do planting islands in the middle of your drive-through lanes. And so we just removed that language. Article 5.10.3.2, we clarified language to allow a landscape perimeter buffer staff waiver if the conditions were already met. So the neighbor came in, had their buffer, did all the planting, and then they're coming in to develop. They didn't have to double that requirement. That wasn't the intent. And so we did clarify that. And then Article 15, we are updating the table of permitted uses for cement, asphalt, concrete as special permit in M1 light industrial zone. And those are the proposed updates to the Russellville zoning code. Oh, sorry about that. Proposed updates to the land subdivision and development code. There's just 3. Article 10.1.25K. We changed the wording for clarification purposes from normal depth of to setback for. the lot. It said normal depth of the lot, and it was confusing, so we changed it to normal setback for the lot. That's clarified for everyone. Article 10.1.2, 6B, we updated the language for fence material for multifamily subdivisions adjacent to previously platted single-family residential developments. And then Article 10.1.2, 7, B and D, we removed item D because it's the same sentence as item B. So we removed that duplicate sentence. So as a result of that, the long-range planning committee's meeting, we recommend forwarding this application to City Council with a recommendation of approval. As a result that the long-range planning committee recommends these updates, the updates are meant to clarify the regulations and the changes consistent with the objectives outlined in Reimagine Russellville 2040 Comp Plan, the zoning code, and the land subdivision development code. Are there any questions?
Thank you, Sarah. All right, commissioners, I'll entertain a motion to adopt these changes. Okay. Okay, Commissioner Choate gives a motion to approve this. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Okay, all right, we have a second. We have Luke or Black either one. All right, we have a motion and a second to approve these changes to the wording. All those in favor, acknowledge by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carried. Okay. All right, is there any other? Okay, all right. We are adjourned.